Hi, Ralph. Great result for you, obviously. 2 good goals as well, and particularly, I imagine, Romeu for the second was something quite special.
Yeah, thank you. I think it was absolutely, proper performance from our side. We were warned from a very, very good organized promoting team, and we showed today some really good scenes, good game management in possession. The second goal was fantastic. Played Oriol, wonderful finish. Could score a little bit more off in the first half. I think the goalkeeper had a very good day from West Brom, made a few fantastic saves. And in the end, I think a more than deserved win. Didn't give any chances away, and the pressing was very, very committed, and with the ball, good balance of taking risks sometimes and playing behind. So it was you could see that we had 2 weeks now working together after a difficult preseason where we had no time to do any preps, and this was it's getting better, and this is a good thing.
With that in mind, then, how important is it not only to have back-to-back wins but back-to-back clean sheets as well?
It's important for the guys. We changed a few things. We were working on a few things, and it works. And the team was very committed, and I feel we felt comfortable in what we are doing, very aggressive. And this was another step forward to the way we want to play.
Obviously, the window shuts tomorrow as well. Been a lot of talk about Ibrahima Diallo being at Southampton for a medical. Do you know how far you are along with that? Are you able to give us an update?
Yes. This signing is done, so paperwork is done. He's our new player, and he will come in. It's a pity that he has to go to the international under 21 for France, but afterwards he will come to us, and then I'm happy that we get him, because on our 6th position we don't have so many alternatives. He's a good player on the 6 with all the attributes we need for our game, and we were hard fighting for him, and in the end we got him.
Are you happy with the business that have been done now, or are you still hoping to perhaps bring another new face in?
Still hoping for getting an alternative on 1-2 positions. We must have a look. I think it will be interesting 24 hours. We know that we have some issues on some positions, and then if we get the right package, we're still looking for getting another player in.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
We'll go to Tom Barkley at the Sun.
Hi, Ralph.
Hello.
We all knew you were after the number 6 position after Pierre left, and you must be happy you've got your man. But Ori's obviously played there since. Did you get the sense that he wanted to prove to you that he can still be a key figure for you, even with Ibrahima coming through the door today?
This is not the question. We have 2 sixers in the moment with Prowse and Ori, and in behind we have Will Smallborn, a young lad, and only young lads, and the young lads do it well, but they still need to improve, and they still need to get better. And I mean, I don't want to say Ori gets in every game a yellow card. The last 2 games he didn't, and then you can know when it's the first moment we have to have a sub for him. But anyway, I think we need more than 2 sixers, this is for sure. And I'm very happy that Ibrahima is in. And when he can also play other positions when we have 2 sixers there. So a good alternative for our squad. The season is very long, and we have to look for alternatives. And I'm very happy that he's in.
Just a quick question about Ori. I mean, he's someone who often goes a bit under the radar, maybe not quite, always grabbing the headlines, although he certainly will after that goal today. Tell us about him and how he's won you over, because he wasn't always sort of first choice for you.
Yeah, but when you see him as a professional, how he reacts when he's not first choice, it's unbelievable for me. I've never seen a professional like him before in my entire managing career. He's one of the most professional guys I've ever seen, always the first on the pitch, always hardworking. I think for this, they love him here, and he's, sometimes under the radar because he makes the work nobody wants to do. Closing the gaps, closing the space, running behind the ball, winning duels, being everywhere. And when he's had a moment where he can score, and he scores like today, it's unbelievable for him. And Yes, he had a very good development since lockdown. He played some fantastic games since then, and yeah, when the space is not too big and he has to cover too high distances, then we have him in a perfect position.
Thank you, Ralph.
Okay, we'll go to Ben Fisher.
Hi, Ralph. I just got a quick one on Kyle Walker-Peters. Thought he was absolutely excellent today. How pleased were you with him and his sort of ongoing development since he's come back here on a permanent deal?
Oh yes, I must say it was a really, really good game from him today. Sometimes a little bit risky here with his dribblings, but he has fantastic movements, hard to grab. And in the end, a fullback position is a position where you get a lot of touches, when you are in the game, you have a lot of moments with the ball. And when you have a good game management and don't make silly mistakes, I think it is a very important position. And both fullbacks today made a fantastic game. Also Ryan on the other side, Kyle with his runs, and in the end he could score the end. So it was a very proper performance, and he shows that he is definitely a good alternative, a good player on this position for us.
Okay, we'll go to Dan Sheldon.
Thank you, Jordan. Hi, Ralph. Congratulations on the win. You mentioned there that Oriol is one of the most professional players you've ever worked with. I mean, aside from that professionalism, what else does he bring to the dressing room and to the players around?
Yeah, he's always positive. Even he's not playing there, he's pushing the other lads. So this behavior shows from a fantastic personality, and he's always the first out on the pitch. He's always working hard in every session. He's the guy who covers the most distance with Prowse together. I think these two guys are amazing, and they like each other very much. I think this also helps in the midfield because nobody want to leave the other one alone. They always protect him and cover him. And yeah, he's a guy. When he's good in the game and he feels comfortable, then he also plays fantastic passes or scores like today, and never stops working on his game, never stops getting improving. And this is a professional every manager likes to have.
Like others have said, it can often be kind of understated, how good he is. He's come through the ranks at Barcelona and played for Chelsea. So with Diallo coming in, is he someone that Diallo should be looking at and trying to get as much advice off him as possible? Yeah,
I think from Oriol you can always learn it. And I think we know that we need alternatives. I don't want to say that he gets in every game a yellow card, but he's definitely a guy who is sometimes a little bit dangerous for getting booked early, and then you have to have an alternative, because otherwise he cannot go to duels anymore. But in the last two games, I also told him be a little bit calmer in the beginning, not immediately with the first foul or yellow card is not necessary. And the last two games, he's a little bit more patient, still aggressive, and this is definitely a better behavior now. I must say, all the game management at the moment is from everybody is much better.
And as someone said, that's 2 wins and 2 clean sheets in a row. It's almost the worst time now for an international break, isn't it?
Yeah, we're getting a good rhythm. Hopefully everybody's coming back fit again, because this is what I definitely hate the most, when they're going somewhere and then they're coming back and they're injured. So hopefully this doesn't happen, and then I'm hopefully we can then find together very quick, because we play some tough fixtures after the break. It was good that we had 2 weeks to work, and hopefully we can keep this automatism high for the restart.
Is it a lack of control that worries you most about the international break, that you and your medics won't be kind of looking at some of your star players for a period of time?
Yeah, but I must speak with the players that they take a little bit more control of themselves, because when they say I have problems here, for example, Musa, normally he cannot go because he has a hamstring problem in the halftime. In the second half, he couldn't run anymore. So normally he should stay here because there's no chance to play. But I'm sure they don't take care about that. They will take him, and then the player must be so smart to say, no, not possible to play. Or I think they have 3 games in 6 or 7 days. It's massive and nonsense for me, to be honest.
Great, thank you, Ralph. Congratulations. Enjoy the break.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Dan Rose at the Echo.
Hi, Ralph. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Just a quick one from me. How much of a boost is it to have Nathan Redmond back? He looked really lively when he came off the bench, and obviously looked like he was showing no ill effects afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, when you have somebody like Reddish for Sabine and he's sharp and he's immediately in the game, then it's always a big push because he has quality. He shows it in every moment, and it makes a big difference. If you have an experienced guy, you can sub in that moment, and it has a good effect in the game and makes us better. And this is what I need from myself.
And just one final for me, a quick one on Stuart Armstrong. Obviously, lovely cross for the goal, lovely assist. Just how much of a creative influence can he be?
In the moment, he's our most consistent fan. When he's fit, he's really good in the game. He reads the game even more, even better. We have had a lot of work together to find him more often in the right position. He knows the game now even more. He understands the game even better, how we want to play the 10, and he finds himself in this position, and he really likes the position now, and it's exactly what I expected because he's a smart player and he learned very quick, and now he's definitely in the best shape since I'm here.
Thanks, Ralph. Congratulations again.
Thank you.